This part 2 reveals shocking details surrounding two of Nigeria's most infamous privatization scandals, Nitel and PHCN, and why every Nigerian must be vigilant. But first, a bit of backstory on Nigeria State Telecom, Nitel. At the helm of what preceded the privatization scandal is none other than MKO Abiola, who was the Vice President of International Telephone and Telegraph (ITT) for Africa and the Middle East. The same ITT declassified CIA files confirmed the CEO, Harold, personally offered up to $1 million to the CIA to help orchestrate the 1970 coup in Chile, including destabilizing Chile economically and politically. I digress. A 1980 investigation detailed how ITT allegedly funneled millions of dollars through Abiola to bribe high-ranking Nigerian government and military officials to illegally secure massive exclusive telecommunication monopolies over competing firms, one such being the contract to install automatic telephone exchanges across Nigeria's major territories, signed by General Yakubu Gowon in April 18, 1975. It was pegged at $160 million, but was inflated to over $260 million after successive coups that eventually saw General Olusegun Obasanjo ascend power. In fact, it inspired Fela's famous song ITT, International Tifti. And if you ever wondered why Fela specifically mentioned Obasanjo and Abiola in this particular song,
start to steal money like Obasanjo and Abiola.
Well, it's because even after such extreme contract inflations, Abiola's ITT delivered a notoriously substandard and deficient project. For context, $260 million when adjusted for inflation today is approximately between 1.1 and 1.3 billion dollars. That is almost 2 trillion naira. And by the early 1980s, Nigeria had fewer than 100,000 functioning telephone lines for a population of over 70 million people, which effectively meant there was one working phone line per 700 citizens. Obvious result of which was decades of telecommunication stagnation and decay that led to the privatization of Nitel by Obasanjo's administration under the supervision of Nasser El-Rufai, the Director General for the Bureau of Public Enterprise (BPE). But this bettered the mother of all corruptions. First came a ghost bid of $1.317 billion from the International London Limited (ILL) in 2001 for a 51% controlling stake. Nasser El-Rufai and the BPE team were either incompetent or turned an absolute blind eye to two critical factors, because ILL was nothing but a political shell company promoted by certain political cabals, governors and monarchs, with no real heavily technical partner with invested equity in it capable of executing such tremendous duty. It claimed its technical partner was the Telecommunication Service of Portugal (TDC), but TDC had not committed a single dollar of equity and was actually only hired. The second and more damning factor you will find out in part 3 of this video. And so I ask, do you think this public listing of NNPC will be any different, or are we still being ruled by the same breed of politicians? Drop your comment below and follow this account now so you don't miss out on the part 3. As always, don't trust, verify.